They say all of our biggest dreams starts here on a piece of paper. Well, this story starts here in Puerto Rico, an island so beautiful coast to coast, and filled with thriving culture and genuine people. In order to see all of this, we must first meet the crew. First, we have Cameron, the crazy joker. Next is Jeff. He brings the party everywhere. And lastly, Dereck, storyteller extraordinaire. We have 5 days to make this trip extraordinary. You may not realize this, but we are all strangers to each other. But the fact that we want to live a life that we are all meant to have brought us all together. So let's begin this Puerto Rican story. We arrived at San Juan and we began our day right away. Despite being jet lagged, we wanted to see the city and the 2 destinations such as Santa Maria Magdalena de Pazzi Cemetery and El Moro. Throughout our first day in San Juan, we realized that it got very hot very quick. So, a rule of thumb is pack some sunscreen if you need it. Another thing is wear some comfortable shoes cause you'll be walking around the city a lot, but those didn't stop us from exploring. Second day that we were in Puerto Rico, we ventured to the only national rainforest in the United States, El Yunque. From the views of the valleys filled with trees and waterfalls with cold pools that you could swim, this is for sure a spectacular place to go to. We are here at El Yunque, the only national forest in the US. We're just gonna be exploring the area and see what the beauty captures. So let's take a look. Hey bro, that's my turn to do that. What the heck? That's classic.
Sam Coulter?
What? The first taste of the beach. The high sun blazing above us and the lively crowd that kept everyone excited. This was much needed for us here. And this place is called Crash Boat Beach. Everywhere we turn, smiles and laughter are just 2 things in life we should enjoy. It's not about the view of the beach, but it's these moments that came from true locals. And honestly, those are the best moments that we saw.
Yo, Dominic, you okay? Don't worry, I'm coming.
Anyways, as you guys may know, I seek ultimate discomfort here at Crash Boat Beach. I jumped off that thing right over there, and personally, I am not a good swimmer at any means at all. But you know, you gotta take the challenge.
I've been sick on this trip. I didn't want to go. I got medicine, antibioticos, and I'm still out here having a good time. So even when you think you're having a bad time on a trip, or you don't want to go on a trip like me, you're an introvert, you just totally do it, because even when the worst things happen, like getting sick and having a sinus infection, you still out and have a good time. So it's something I'm glad that got to do it. I got to experience with Dom and Dereck and Jeff. But thank you, Yes Theory, for inspiring me to do it, because I would have never done it if I never saw your videos. So, bro, give it a pound.
Second to last day here in Puerto Rico, and we're back at another beach. But this one is east of the main island, and the island is Culebra. Despite these sunbirds we had the previous day, we're ready for more. So it's our last day here in Puerto Rico. We are headed over to Culebra to visit the beaches and just go around the island, so we'll take you along. Everything that you kill me somehow it makes me feel alive. So take the gun on your body, you can be my guide. I know that you feel the same, so paint it on your face.
Hey, what are you doing?
Oh, hell no.
To leave these walls, this castle's been surrounded. Wanna stay to watch it fall around us. Bring the big guns down, shoot out. I'll make the drums beat harder for you. Red on the glass, bleed out. And
Last day here in Puerto Rico, and honestly it was the best experience. We all had a blast.
Oh yeah,
It was
the
the
best, the best.
It was the shit, man.
If you ever come to Puerto Rico, you're gonna love it.
It's beautiful.
But if you guys are still hesitant of coming to Puerto Rico because of the hurricane, don't. Just come and you'll live the experience. But first, we're gonna go to El Rancho Original. It's about 40 to an hour minutes away from Old San Juan, and we're gonna try some awesome pork.
Try it. Oh, I tried it.
Now it's definitely time to try this out, and look at the atmosphere around here. Like, what? It's an outdoor garden. Look at this. Like, what? You get the whole vibe of you're in the jungle. As our time here draws to a close, we headed back to Old San Juan to once more capture the essence. And with me sharing the story, this is one of many experiences. Like I mentioned before, this trip was planned by total strangers who share the same outlook in life. You see, it's not about the destination, but the experience you share with others that make it count. And with that being said, everyone, we're just getting started.